I saw that happen, I think it was after Batman v Superman, where you see that scene where they're in the yacht with Lex Luthor and
I
Deathstroke.
haven't watched it.
So that scene is old from one of the previous movies, and that scene was towards the end. It was like after the credits.
Yeah, I got it.
So then it started going from there. So Zack Snyder, he's like done these movies, but other people that have done like a Batman movie or like a Wonder, they're asking for advice, like what should we do in this part. So I think he tries to sprinkle a little bit of all his thing for it to combine into one. So to me, this was the best one. So
For a 4-hour movie, man, it went
quick. It went quick for me.
Because for me, like, a 4-hour movie, you tell me, I'm like, damn, that's a long time.
Yeah. You just look at it and it's 4 hours. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and no, it was good. I watched that. You were talking about what else do you watch?
I watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier show that started.
I watched that as well.
The first episode was good. It's way better than WandaVision. It's only going to be 6 episodes.
That's every Friday, right?
I believe it's every Friday. And they're actually, the first episode starts, I want to say within days or weeks after the movie Endgame ends. Because they're already talking about Captain America being dead.
Yes.
This and that. So the show continues after what the last Marvel movie that we watched. Or Avengers movie, if you want to call it. So hopefully that continues on and is going to lead to a movie or whatever. But Barron sent me something on Instagram that shows all the movies they got planned coming out for Marvel, which is Phase 2, and they all intertwine with each other. Rodeo sent me on our DM on Instagram the Black Widow movie's coming out in July. And this movie had to come out last year.
That's this girl,
Scarlett Johansson.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know none of that stuff because my sister was explaining to me because again, I think I told you I watched the Captain American joint, and then my sister was telling me about
she's having her own storyline, so we're gonna see how she got started.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a prequel to everything we saw from her.
Yeah.
But this movie had to come out last year because of COVID. They kept pushing it, and now they go, July 9, you could stream it on Disney. And me and Roddy was talking like, yo, they should have been done this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they just want more people to download the Disney app.
Yeah.
And they wanted that movie theater money.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's been watching all these Marvel movies, they're going to continue watching anything that comes out of them.
I would tell you something. That type of movie, the Justice League, that's a movie to watch in the movie theater. If I was to watch in a movie theater, I could sit there for 4 hours. Well, I mean, obviously.
Oh, you're going to have to.
But the action parts, it sounds better in a movie theater and all that stuff.
The surround sound and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So what else outside of that?
Well, they announced the Black Widow coming out July 9. But me watched anything else besides that? Nah, just my regular TV shows like Shameless was fucking good. What's the other show I watch on Sundays? Walking Dead's been good because me and your sister had a whole conversation, and me and her were like going with ideas back and forth, and just these new Walking Dead episodes because I thought it was getting like slow and whack, but they started picking up now with these few episodes that came out. And then there was another show I just had in my mind that I wanted to talk about. MC Mayans. The Mayans season 3 came back, and I watched the first
season 3 or 2.
Season 3.
Damn.
And I just watched the first episode, and it's fucking getting good.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how Sons of Anarchy was like season 1, you was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But you still wanted to watch because it was getting good. Season 3 for this, the first episode was good. I gotta watch season 2, and episode 2 and episode 3 was yesterday because it was every Tuesday. I'm watching The Flash because that came back. And other than that, yeah, it's just I stick to my basic shows. I haven't watched any other movie besides Justice League. You?
I think the big one was Justice League. My sister was here. I watched that Civil War, Cold War movie this weekend with her. Shameless. I watched that. I'm trying to think of what else, man. Like, I really haven't been watching too much TV. Or like the History Channel, like the food that brought that bought America, whatever. I think I watched the one on how potato chips are made or whatever the case. I watched that. Netflix really hasn't put anything out there that I really have watched or been wanting to watch. Yeah, and HBO Max, the only thing was like I finished that Woody Allen shit last week. We watched a movie called Deadly Illusions on Netflix. It started off okay, but it got dumb in the end.
What?
This shit, The Deadly Illusions, is number 1.
Oh, I haven't watched that. That's a movie?
Yeah, it started out okay, the concept, but then it just got really kind of dumb and weird.
So it's like that Keanu Reeves movie?
Something like that. Like I said, it was a dope concept. It wasn't too bad, but look, it's number 1.
I want to watch that, the college admission scandal.
Other than that, I haven't really watched too much stuff. The only thing I've been watching on Hulu, this show called Fidelity, is with Zoe Kravitz.
Ooh.
So I've been watching that. It's just like a 20 minute, just like a comedy sort of. It's similar to like, not like a Dave, but just like in those type of thing. It's in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. It's about her kind of dating life and you know, they got funny characters, you know, and within the show. So I've been watching that. And I think that's it, man. I really haven't watched too much shows that I gotta think of this week. Other than, like I said, Shameless is our thing. We watch Sundays. I know you watch it early. I purposely watch it at night because that's like something to watch at night.
I get it out the way because I think I want to watch something else at night. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. I don't have anything to really watch on Sundays.
Like I knew wrestling was gonna be on.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me get it out the way.
But I know, like we're wrestling. I don't know if my girl's gonna watch it, so I've been catching up a little bit on. I've been watching The Rock, the Young Rock. I'm caught up on that. The Justice League, and then I watched, like I said, the Falcon. That was another thing, and then All American.
Oh, I'm caught up on that.
Up to like episode 3 or something to that extent. So that was pretty much it. The only other thing that I watched with my girl was I actually decided to get the Discovery app. At least I got the trial, Discovery Plus, and I wanted to watch a show. It's with Bobby Flay and some other girl. They're in Italy. And the reason I wanted to watch it because ever since I went to Italy, I've been wanting to watch. He goes to different Tuscany, Rome, and he tries different foods. Mm-hmm. So he was in Rome and he's trying different foods and different pastas, and it's him with another girl that she's
Bobby Flay.
Yeah, Bobby Flay.
It's got to be Gia.
Gia, yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She's a chef also, Italian chef.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah,
she used to be in the Food Network. She's una flaquita.
Oh, man, skinny.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to watch that show, and I've tried to look for it on cinema and all this stuff, and I couldn't find it. So on one day this week, I know my girl, because I tried to put Justice League, she didn't like it that much. And then I tried to put the Punky Brewster one, because Barron told me that's good.
I haven't watched that.
On Hulu, she was like, oh. So then I put that, because in Discovery Plus, they have 90 Day Single. So we watched like 1 or 2 episodes of that. And then I really want to watch the Italy one. I watched the first episode. The other ones, I'm probably going to save it with my sister. For my daughter. Because if I think of Italy, it reminds me of her. But it's cool. He goes on like fucking. He goes. I'm gonna go on. What's the shit we did? What they call them, bar crawls.
Okay.
So he went on a pizza crawl at night by himself, and he goes to different pizza places that they do them different, the different type of styles of pizza, and then the way you eat in Italy. I think you have 6 meals. So you have your appetizer, and then I think you can have your cold appetizer. So it's like 2. You got like the antipasta or something. Then you got your pasta, but it's not a lot like the way we do it.
Gotcha.
And then he says like the sauce is a little bit. It's not like the way they do it here in the States. So you get a little bit of pasta, and then you get your entree.
Okay.
So he was talking about, and they were talking about like how in Italy, the like dinner is more of you're talking. It's a little bit longer, and just like the different type of things. It was pretty cool. So for me, I like that shit. I'm a weird person. I don't cook, but I like to watch cooking shows.
Yeah. I'm the same. I watch a lot of cooking shows. I like.
Yeah.
If I learn a recipe, I will try to do it.
Yeah.
But I like watching cooking shows. On Fridays, that's all I watch is. Fridays and Saturdays, you'll catch me watching like dinners, diners, and drive.
Yeah.
Or like grocery.
Oh, the guy Ferrari, yeah.
The grocery that you shop in the supermarket and you cook.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that a lot with my girl, and she's like, yo, why you don't just become a chef if you like...
You know why? Because those type of shows, like I'll say, I noticed, and I don't know if you guys, the guys who listen to this, that's the type of show that you could watch with your girl.
Yeah.
I could watch, like Al said, the cooking shows, or I could watch the home ones. I don't know if you watch the home ones.
The DY, yeah, like the...
No, I could watch the ones that they're going to go buy the houses, and they go... I seen the ones that they go... the pool one, the guy that he flips, like he does these pools. He does your pool, man, crazy. And there's another one that they go beachfront properties in a bargain.
I seen that one.
So I could watch that shit. I think I was telling Barron, because Barron's like, yeah, I could stay the whole day. I'm like, yeah, with those type of shows, you watch one, or I could watch Man. I was watching Man vs. Food.
Okay.
On Sunday when my sister was here, when I thought we weren't sure we were gonna meet up, I started watching Man vs. Food. They had like a few episodes back to back. So I could definitely watch that. Other than that, yeah, I haven't really watched much. I'm just, like I said, I'm surprised I got through the fucking the Justice
I'm surprised
League.
you got through that movie too.
Yeah, now because I'm like I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm like I really want to watch it. And I started watching it, and it was good. So I'm like I'm gonna stick with it, and I watched it. So it was good. That's it for me with movies, man.
Yeah, me too. No TV shows, no whatever. I'm just gonna start watching. One of my other favorite sports, their Netflix thing is come back is the Formula One.
You haven't watched that yet?
I haven't watched one episode yet. I think I'm gonna binge it all this weekend because I know it has to do with a lot of COVID because it's from last season, the racing season.
Yeah.
So they had to stop in the middle of the season and deal with COVID. So I want to watch that. And they already have up their new seasons, which they have Canada, they got the United States race, which is in Texas and Austin, and me and Santi's always talking about me and Rambo, and I know you've got into the conversation or even going to one of those events.
Go to the Poconos. The Poconos.
Formula One, but Formula One doesn't do that.
I'm confusing with NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR has a Poconos.
I think they do.
Yeah.
But Formula One, when they come to the United States, they do Austin, Texas. That's the only place they do it.
Oh, okay.
Then they go Canada, Spain, China, Abu Dhabi, Morocco. They do like where Formula One is fucking big.
Yeah.
And I would like to either go to the Texas one or Canada one because it's close enough to us. So I'm gonna wait maybe for this weekend to watch that Formula One season.
Yeah, I was watching. Well, I don't know if you ever watched The House of Athlete. It's a podcast, but it's with Brandon Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
Ocho Cinco.
I watched the interview they had with fucking Cam.
So they have one with Bubba Watson. It's pretty interesting.
The NASCAR driver.
Yeah, he was talking about that because I really didn't know, so I started watching. And it was actually a good one because they're football players. They don't know about that.
They don't know, yeah.
But then, they start talking about, like, yo, do football players, do you guys work, like, do the NASCAR guys work out? And, of course, they're giving him shit.